Okay folks, we're back to this gelding here. We got the bridle on and the chain is through the bit, just like before. Okay, now this is more for control, okay? Now we're going to play with the sack, or the blanket again. See, he's a little bit unsure still. That's fine, just keep walking with him. There you go. See, like I say, don't expect him just overnight to pick all this stuff up, okay? Rub it under his belly a little bit, around his legs. You can see how he's thinking about that. Just look at his ears, okay? The horse will talk to you with his eyes and with his ears. Watch that hind foot there that's closest to me, okay? Now, if he was going to kick me, he's going to want that leg free off the ground, just like it is. It's sitting there kind of like this, right? He doesn't have to move, or you just got to pick it up and go out if he really gets scared, okay? Don't worry about that stuff right now. Now, you want to just kind of start throwing it at him a little bit. We're not hurting him, we're not hitting him with it real hard. Then from underneath, you want to go over the top, but underneath. Okay, now look at that back leg now. He's kind of got it cocked out there. He ain't going to use it, I'll bet you $100. But he knows if I get stupid now, he can at least use it to kind of bat me away. Just put the blanket on him. Let's just bring him back over here to where you guys can see a little bit better here, maybe. There you go, buddy. You can tell I'm not real used to talking to people while I do this, so you gotta forgive me. Normally I talk in a voice that you couldn't hear if you were within 2 feet of me. Okay, now don't worry, just kind of keep his head. Now notice where I've got his head over here, okay? Keep him out of your face. See, we're not hitting him real hard, right? There you go. Don't be afraid to pat him in the face. He's got to get used to that stuff too, okay? Just notice I'm not turning my back here on him. Okay, he's a nice gelding, but if he got scared of that blanket or something happened, he's going to come forward. You better be paying attention to what's going on. Okay? Now the saddle again. You're going to pick it up off your fence here. Get it ready. Your cinch goes over the saddle. Your stirrup goes over the saddle. You walk up to him a little bit and you say, "Look at this, buddy." And he don't care too much yet. Now, see if I can turn him to you. I'm bad at this, ain't I, guys? Oh, buddy. Walk up, touch him on the legs a little bit. Okay, remember, don't give him a lot of headroom here, but don't pull on him either, okay? There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Now, as you walk around, you take hold of that chain and you hold it. Okay, I'm not saying pull on him, I'm just saying hold that thing. And again, this is the second day. Everything happens slow and easy. You rub that cinch under his belly, you rub your hand around his leg, you let him know that nothing's going to hurt him here. Okay? You're always trying to convince these guys that you're never going to hurt them. Oh, again. Now look at his stance here, right? He's not very balanced. Again, you got that cinch, you got your latigo strap. So slow and steady. Once you commit to this though, folks, don't stop for coffee. You better keep thinking. Okay, nice and slow, nice and steady. Keep your voice down. Don't, here I'm talking to you folks real loud, but don't sound like you're mad. Don't sound like you're screaming. Whoa, buddy. That's alright. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. There you go. Just convince him it's alright. Now we're not done cinching this. Okay? This gets back to that water thing, right? You got to control the flow of energy coming out of this guy. Okay? Now, that's not bad. It's not great yet. We're just going to let him think about this a little bit. Rub him down here. Talk to him some more, okay? Okay, now see, he's got his front feet kind of funny. He's not sure. He's not braced to stand. Now, if I pushed on him, I could push him sideways and I could really scare him, right? Now, remember, we're going to go back to this cinch now, okay? Down a little bit. Tighten it up a little bit. We're going to be happy with that part. See, you shake that saddle. See where he's looking here? He feels everything. That's my buddy right there. Put your hand in there. Let him know that that's all right. Okay, now, remember what we did there yesterday? We kind of exploded off. Okay, now we're going to control that if it happens again today for two reasons. Okay, mostly one, he's in this bit. Okay? Okay, so that means that he's working. He's working for a living today, okay? Yesterday we just got him in the saddle, let him get used to it. Now we're going to step back like we did yesterday. See, we're going to have to pull him around here. He ain't going to move. That's a guy. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Just keep pulling him around here, okay? Now, in this position, you see where I'm close to this fence. Okay, if he explodes, you got to pay attention and move quick. See, no explosion yet today. Now, we'll see if he'll walk out there nice and steady. See, we're not crowding him. Let him think. Now, isn't that a lot nicer than yesterday? Now, I'm just going to let him relax here with this thing. Now, this is one day, and this is no lie to you folks. First day, they're always going to act funny about a saddle. Now, as he moves up in speed, there you go. That's a big improvement on this guy, right? You see this every horse you work with, just about this way. So I've had some of them that would buck for a week. Doesn't really matter. They can buck for as long as they want. See, let him kind of think here a little bit. We're going to move over. There you go. Now, they can react different going the other direction. So pay attention. doesn't. Yeah, yeah, but he's not holding a grudge from yesterday. He figured it out in one day. This thing didn't kill him yesterday. Sure as hell ain't gonna kill him today, okay? Oh, buddy. Now, see, you can come up here and start moving it around a little more. Take these cinches out, or stirrups out, so you let him see them. See his reaction there? Now, I'm not trying to hold him still, I'm just trying to control the energy here, okay? Got my hand in the chain here, just 2 fingers. If it gets too hard to hold, you let go, period. Okay, don't get hurt. See, he's never seen anything up hanging in midair off his side before, okay? That's all this is about. Rub it on his front shoulder, right? Tap him with it. And on his belly. That's my guy. When you step around, pay attention. You do the same thing to the other side. A horse has 2 sides, always. Okay, what he sees out of this eye, he cannot possibly see out of the other eye. So everything's different. A horse's brain has 2 sides, the left side and the right side. You got to train both sides, okay? There you go, buddy. Good for you, man. Good for you. Do this. See? Don't turn your back, okay? Now we're just going to pick up this lunge whip here. Now, you notice when I drop this whip, okay, he's going to learn to know that my hands are empty here, and I'm not really asking for much now. See? He just wants to come up now for his pet. Now you recall that I said that my father was gone about 10, 12 years now, but he was born in 1917. Okay, so in the 30s and whatnot, when he was a young guy, these were cars, these were trucks, these were tractors. They farmed with them, right? If your car broke down yesterday and you needed to get someplace, i.e. your horse broke down yesterday, that's why you see these guys, they go out in the field, they grab a horse, they throw a saddle on it, and they ride it. That was their only transportation. You didn't take 2 weeks to get a horse ready to go forward. That's where that stuff come from. There was a need for it, okay? We don't have that need today. We can take a little more time, do it a little saner, and walk a little longer in our lives, okay? But that's why you see that in the movies, okay? And even in real life. If you really needed this tool, and you didn't have one that was broke to ride, you went out, you caught one, and you bloody well broke him to ride, or you were walking to town, okay? That's where that comes from, and this is the little bit of a difference that you'll see with the way we do things. It's not as big a necessity to go to town tomorrow night on Saturday and ride a horse there, okay? That's what this is all about. Just take your time, be patient. You're going to have this horse the rest of his life and probably a big chunk of yours. So what's your big hurry here? You got a lot of tomorrows to enjoy with this guy. Hey, thank you kindly, folks. You have a good day.